Hello, my adoring fans. Today is a special day because I wore a hoodie for the first time since Lake Tekapo in New Zealand. So yeah, exciting. It was raining a little bit, but I would say it was more atmospheric. It added to the allure. But yeah, we were checking out of our place, which I think is Gora in Hakone. Maddie and I are both very tired, as neither of us got much sleep because we were just like up all night. Coughing and stuff, so not so great, but it's all recovered now. I think it was a bit dusty in our room maybe, but it was still very good fun. Very much enjoyed it. Anyway, got on some trains as per usual, quite a few of them today. Had good views out the window, had much better views of my knees. He was very hungover. There were lots of very hungover people today. But had these delicious sandwiches and some orange juice, which you may notice is making a recurring feature. Both actually will be recurring in our various videos. But then the excitement, we were going on a bullet train. Look how fast they are. Like, these are so long. Like, it's insane, and they're so fast. So yeah, this wasn't our one, but when they come, you only got like 2 minutes to get on. So I was filming all the ones that were stopping before, just so I could get, some videos of them. Yeah, they're super efficient. It's insane. They're so speedy. We went like twice the distance that we went on our last train journey from Tokyo to a place in Hakone in an hour, and it's just mad. And you look at my Polar Steps app, which like shows exactly where I've been. Oh yeah, also we got on another train and had our bento boxes. But you look at like where we've been, and you can see it's in a really like smooth, wide curve. And I assume that they do that because it means you can go faster. Like, if you look at a normal train track, it's not that smooth and wide. But yeah, lots of views of different things. Then I finally got down to eating the bento box. It was very good. Absolutely delicious. But not the tastiest meat I've had in a long way. So this was a very scenic drive. I didn't actually record any of the rivers or mountains in particular because I cocked them up. But yeah, fun place that we arrived with big yellow golden temple, I assume, in the background. It's a bit of a different place than where we've been. We've been in like a small village and we've been in Tokyo, but this is a kind of like small town. But we're staying in a temple. Very exciting. And Maddie and I actually have our own room because our guide volunteered to let us have his so that we could share, because a lot of people have to share, but I think he managed to make it so that every couple can have a room. So he's a great guy and he will be getting a tip. But yeah, it has this like super chill garden in the middle. I think it also has a very nice bathtub and a very fancy loo, but I'm going to save that to show you tomorrow. And then here's our room. They added another bed. I'm currently in the other bed, so it's all good, baby. But yeah, this is the daimyo's crib from back in the day. And then we were on a little bit of a walking tour. This is the old street. Very nice. And then we did some sake tasting. But yeah, this is a really cool place. Like, it's fun to walk around. It's very chill. It's very different. Like, I feel like actually, so yeah, here's me with sake. Lots of kampai. But I feel like there's actually lots of like variety on this tour, which is maybe not something I thought we'd get when I first looked at the itinerary. But yeah, so here are the 4 different prices for Hida beef, which is like Wagyu, but not Wagyu. The same concept. It's delicious. We also got an ice cream, which, whilst it was good, paled in comparison. So there were 4 different levels. One was 300 yen, one was 500 yen, one was 800, and one was 1,500. And the 300... it was tasty. So these are all after we've already had like half of them on Maddie's videos. And like, I was a bit it was good the first time we had it, but after tasting the others, I was like, man, no, it's good. Second one though, all right, we're ramping up. So I would go, if you come here, I would recommend you get at least the 500 one because it's like still pretty good. And 800, it's like, oh yeah, taste explosion in my mouth. It's so good. God, I might go get some more tomorrow. It's actually really good. But then yeah, the mother load, the 1500, costing grand total of about £8 or £9. But dear Lord, this skewer was probably some of the best meat I've ever had it is the best meat I've ever had in my life. It was just like so wet. It was so wet in my mouth from all the like delicious, juicy, fatty, greasy goodness. Anyway, then we went on a walking tour, saw this little like Bunch of gates. Saw a view. I took it at the wrong time though. Should have taken a video somewhere else. Then a bridge. I just liked it. It looked cool. And then here we were at an onsen. So obviously you can't film inside. But it was a very fancy one. It had like fake rocks and it made it look like it was a fake hot spring or something. And they had so much free stuff. We were so relaxed. I'm the most clean and fragranced and everything person I've ever been. I even used a comb. Very crazy. Good to hear you're relaxed. So then Maddie and I were walking to get some curry. Unfortunately, the place we were going to was too busy. But we went to another place, which was actually very fun. And wasn't too busy to feed us. And it was super cheap. So we have actually not spent too much money today, even though we did spend a lot of money on the meat. But then this little packet of snacks, I managed to find them again, the chocolate covered crisps. But then we did some archery. So I have to say we were not good. I would in fact go as far as saying we were quite bad. Maddie, I think, hit the target 0 out of 10 times. But I managed to do 2 out of 20. I had 2 goes, both were 1 out of 10. So no improvement, mother, but I'm working on it. But here I am loading up. And of course I have used the only video which has a success. Pat, pat, pat. So yeah, don't mess with me, or 1 out of 10 times I will kill you. But anyway, here is proof that we now have a double bed. I hope everyone is having a good day. And adios!